this is a word for someone. You received your confirmation from God because whenever God is pleased with you, He will tell you. He'll say, I'm so proud of you. He'll say, well done. He'll say, good job. Or he'll say, congratulations. And He may even give you a thumbs up for those of you guys that are seers that can see in the spirit, right? God will always let you know when He is very well pleased with you, okay? Now, you are aware of this. I am not sure if this is connected to the word I put out yesterday pertaining to the leader of the congregation or the leader of some sort of organization that was feeling really triggered by you. This may connect with that word, but it may not connect with that word. I just have to put that out there just in case, okay? Well, there is someone who is feeling embarrassed. And here is the thing, they are embarrassed because of the way how they were acting towards you, the way how they did things, and the way how they treated you. And the reason why they are embarrassed is because a lot of people around them noticed the mistreatment. Not only did they notice the mistreatment, but people also noticed the way how you handled things. And the way you handled things was extremely mature. And the way you handled things is exactly how Christ would have handled the situation. Okay. You led by example. And this person, they have a bit of animosity towards you because they're feeling ashamed. They're feeling embarrassed. Let me give you a quick example. You ever been in a situation where someone does something and tries to shame you, or they try to do something to make you look bad or to ruin your reputation? Like they do something that is not so pleasant towards you, right? And there's people that witnessed what they did to you, right? And then at the end of the day, based on how you responded, they ended up embarrassing themselves. They ended up feeling ashamed of their own actions, right? But instead of taking responsibility, apologizing, and taking accountability for how they handled things, it's almost like they get more angry with you because they start to blame you for their own folly. They start to blame you for their embarrassment. They start to blame you for the way how they feel, for feeling ashamed over something that they originally did in the first place. But the problem is, it's not that you did anything wrong. The problem they have with you is the way how you responded. They did not expect for you to respond that way. In fact, they wanted you to snap, or they wanted you to prove their point based on your reaction. It's almost like poking the bear. You nitpick, you poke at someone, they snap, and then you tell people, see, I told you that person's a bear. I told you they're aggressive, right? But you didn't give them what they wanted. I also feel like this word connects with the word that I put out. I don't even know what the title of the word is because I didn't make a title for the word yet, but it has something to do with like thinking before you speak, being slow to anger, things like that, right? But this person is embarrassed. The Lord is well pleased with you because let me tell you something. The Lord wants you to continue being a leader and to continue leading by example. Listen, it doesn't matter what age you are. It doesn't matter. We can learn from everybody. We can learn from people that are younger than us, and we can learn from people who are our elders, right? Age does not matter. When God gives someone wisdom, and wisdom is not just what you think and what you say. Wisdom is also your actions. So when God gives someone the gift of wisdom, where they know how to respond to things, they know how to react to things, that is set an example for a lot of people. God has placed you in a leadership position. The analogy that God gave me was David. Remember how David was responsible for leading the sheep, right? And David was not only responsible for leading the sheep, but David was also a man after God's heart. And God ended up putting David in a king position, and David became a leader. Okay, yes, David had his ups and downs and he didn't always do the right things, but David became a leader, and David was a man that was after God's heart. Okay, this is Psalm 78, verse 70 to 72. Okay, he chose David, his servant, and took him from the sheep pens. From tending the sheep, he brought him to be the shepherd of his people, Jacob, of Israel, his inheritance. And David shepherded them with integrity of heart. With skillful hands, he led them. Okay. So what you didn't understand is in that moment, you were also being tested. God is bringing you into leadership position. Okay, and everything that is going on in your life where you're learning how to, not operate through your flesh, you're learning how to discern, all of this is prepping you for where God is going to take you. Now, the people or the person, there is someone that is embarrassed and ashamed because people around this individual have noticed that the way how you're handling things and the way that you did things is a lot more mature than this person. And this person is a leader, like this person is in an authority position or a leadership position, yet the way how they mistreated you and the way how they handled things was not how leaders handle things, right? So people are looking at this person like, this individual here that you tried to embarrass, they're actually more of a leader. They are setting more of an example for the people, right? So even though you did not purposely try to embarrass this person is feeling embarrassed and ashamed of their actions, and you've done nothing wrong. All you did was respond through integrity. You reacted with integrity, and the Lord is very much pleased with you. Congratulations and heading into your leadership position. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.